what was your name again?
It's Jessie.
Jessie, Andy. So nice to meet you. Remember, go within to get out.
Yeah.
Share that.
We wrote
far
it
and
down.
wide, okay?
Yeah.
Share far and wide. That's how we make a difference. Even introverts are here. You're an introvert?
Very much so.
Yeah?
Yes,
So this is uncomfortable for you.
This is very uncomfortable.
It feels totally unnatural, right?
It is, yes.
I'm an extrovert, as you could probably tell.
Yes.
But I lived a life of being an introvert in some ways because of a drug problem I had. And now I'm like, I got through all that, I healed from all those wounds, and I'm out here trying to do the right thing because where I see this going, and I've seen this going in this direction for quite some time, is just one of the darkest places ever. And if we don't become participants, just like you're doing, right? Just like an introvert.
But if we don't stand up, our kids
we're gonna
won't
lose
have a choice.
We're gonna lose everything. There's gonna be no tomorrow.
Yes.
All we have is the present day, and there's too many people just going along to get along.
Yep.
They're not asking tough questions. You know what really I think it stems from, like really having a good firm grasp on what trauma is and how it affects us because of the addiction issues I had. And in order to heal from a heroin addiction, you really have to turn inward.
Oh yeah, I healed from an addiction.
You did too?
Oh yes, absolutely. I healed from a lot of traumas.
That's amazing.
A lot.
How did you do it?
A lot of therapy, a lot of running.
Plant medicine?
Plant medicine is not bad. It's not bad at all. It's not bad at all.
Mushrooms saved my life. Mushrooms saved my life.
I've actually been doing a lot of research on that because I have a few friends that
could use it.
Microdose in it and stuff like that. It has helped them tremendously.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm not against anything like that. Absolutely
it's a plant.
not.
It grows from the earth.
Yeah. But this shit, I don't know what it is.
Right.
No.
Do you work here?
I do. I absolutely do.
What do you do here?
I'm an ultrasound tech for high-risk pregnancies.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about that? They're telling pregnant women to get this.
They're telling my pregnant coworkers to get this. We're told to come in every day and give up our whatever we think about anything in the world and treat these patients no matter what and let them have their body and their choice. But you're telling me I can't have mine? Fuck you, man.
Right.
Fuck you.
Right.
No.
Seriously. You know what I'm encouraging people to do today? You should connect with me on YouTube.
Okay.
Because what we need to do is we need to share these videos everywhere with everyone you know because I need support to do this work, number one. But number one is to support everybody here. But number two would be I need some help to get this word out, get the message out. YouTube. So the channel is called Go Within to Get Out. And there's spaces in between.
Right. Oh, weird.
Yeah. So what's going to happen though is I'm not going to be able to share this video on YouTube because of the censorship.
Right.
So I have another platform, so you can put that underneath. It's called Odyssey.com, ODYSEE.com.
Nope.
Yeah, no, it tries to autocorrect it. Yep. .com. Same handle. Go within to get out. And even if you went to YouTube, you could find my latest video. Click on the drop-down menu, and then Odyssey. You're gonna find a direct link. In my most recent YouTube video, you'll find a direct link to Odyssey. So we really need to share this.
Yeah, we do.
I'm going to Durham tomorrow to cover that there. I'm going to Charlotte. I'm going to Winston-Salem. Cover all these. So
we'll be at all that.
You are?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, man. I'm on vacation.
Oh, you are?
I've had this scheduled for like 6 months, and I was like, well, I'm staying home now.
Awesome. What's your name?
Heather.
Heather?
It was nice to meet you.
Such a pleasure. Andy.
Andy. It was good to meet you, man.
Andy. Check out YouTube. I'm probably going to post on Odyssey like later this evening or tomorrow morning. When I get a chance to check it out and so. So nice to meet you.
You too.
Thank you for coming out today.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming out today.
Thank you.
Aren't you ladies hot in those masks?
We are.
Oh man, it's so hot out.
It's hot.
Can you breathe?
I can breathe.
Barely?
Barely.
Thank you so much. You all work here?
We do work for time.
Yeah. Is that why you're wearing the mask, or is it?
Personal choice.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I respect that. All day long, I respect that. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
is our gutless media. Where are they?
Where's our gutless media? Why are people wearing masks?
I don't know. Because
I know it's personal choice, and I respect.
A lot of rumors were going around though that if you were seen, you'd be automatically fired.
That's why.
Yes, that's why.
So the rumor.
The rumor has been, but it's my First Amendment right, buddy. Go ahead and try it.
Right? Seriously.
Yeah, no, that's why. That's exactly why.
That's why. It's fucking hot as hell out here.
Because they're afraid to get fired.
Okay, they're afraid to get fired. That's why.
Fired on the spot at your next shift.
Wow. Get fired, so that's why people are wearing masks.
Yes.
That makes a lot of sense.
Good time.
Because it's hot as shit out here.
It's like 95 degrees.
And it's been a year and a half, and we know from randomized control studies that have been suppressed and censored that they don't even work. That it's like using a chain link fence to stop a mosquito.
Exactly.
So are they forcing that on you in there?
Yeah.
You know you don't have to do that, right?
Oh, I know.
Because like you're talking about your First Amendment right to do this. You have a right to breathe oxygen, and there's actually paperwork you can submit to them to get them to back off.
Really?
Yeah, go to thehealthyamerican.org.
Okay.
She has solutions for days.
Really?
Yeah, her name's Peggy Hall. She has a YouTube channel called The Healthy American.
Okay.
But thehealthyamerican.org, and there's everything you need there to empower yourself and empower your other, with knowledge of your rights. Because what it is we don't actually know what our rights. Many of us don't know what our rights are.
No, yeah, they just think they know
so they steamroll over us. But she's gonna give you solutions. You've got to get over there.
I'll look at it
thehealthyamerican.org.
Yeah.
There's just so much that you probably be overwhelmed. There's so much, but it's very simple.
Cool.
I think she has a search capability. Or there's like a tab that says My Rights as an Employee.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to go learn about what rights you have and what you can do to assert yourself to take that damn mask off.
Oh,
because they can't force you to wear that either. Because the mask is actually considered a medical device.
Yeah, right.
And the only person that can simply recommend, they can recommend it. But nobody can be mandated to use it.
Damn.
It's a medical device.
Yeah.
It's blocking your oxygen pathways, the only ones you have.
Right. You're right. You're absolutely right.
It's fucking ludicrous. I mean, I was passing out information. I do a lot, but people wearing masks are actually in grave danger.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's affecting your brain. It's affecting everything.
Everything about themselves.
You know, and they don't work. So when you think about that, wait a minute. There's randomized control studies that prove they don't work. Those are being censored and suppressed. But yet you're mandating it anyways. Dr. Fauci in 2008 wrote about during the quote-unquote Spanish flu in 1918 that a large amount of people were dying from secondary bacterial pneumonia, and they were wearing masks widely back then. Yeah. He doesn't admit completely that it's from the masks, but there's been studies that have come out recently that show mask wearing is causing bacterial pneumonia. Damn. So it's the same thing.
Yeah.
So over time, if everyone stays in masks 50, 60 hours a week, people are going to start getting sick from that, even if they don't take the vaccine.
Right.
It's total insanity. It really is.
I hate it.
And that's why I'm out here. You know, I just realized like we are getting steamrolled, and I got to do something because I'm an uncle now. You know,
it's crazy when you got,
it's like
insane.
These kids, like my little nephew, his name's Phoenix, rise from the ashes. You know, like, and his mom's a nurse, and she thinks that she knows everything.
Oh, yeah.
And I have research and books that I try to share with them, and it just gets completely denied and dismissed.
Yeah.
I'm like, did you write this book? Did you go and look at all the references in this book? Did you look at the studies in this book? No. You're just using your ego, and all you're doing is taking information you receive that comes to you.
Yeah.
You don't go and seek it out. It comes to you, right? And it's perfectly prescribed and perfectly tailored to what you want to see.
Telling you what you want to hear.
The algorithms on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube and all these, they're so sophisticated that all they do is show people things that they agree with and that they disagree with.
Yep.
They don't show them anything down the middle, right?
No.
There's nothing down the middle when there is a middle option.
Yeah.
There's a middle option, there's a far left, there's all kinds of different options. You know, there's such a wealth of knowledge and information out there, but yet we choose to focus on the information that comes to us through this mind control weapon known as the TV.
Or the internet. Or any of it,
the television, right? So it's crazy. But I'm going to be covering these events and I'm going to need some support, so...
Yeah, I'll spread the word.
Thank you so much. What was your name again?
Heather.
Heather, I've met so many people.
It was good to meet you.
Yeah, you too. I'll be back around. I'm not going anywhere.
My body, my choice. My body, my choice. My body, my choice. My body,
Thanks for recording this.
Honk for choice.
We gotta
Honk for choice.
we gotta be the new media.
Honk for choice. Honk for choice. Honk for choice. Honk for choice.
We gotta be the new media. You and I. People like us.
All right, you're live on Facebook. What do you want to say? Honk for choice. Honk for choice.
Thanks for coming out, buddy. Appreciate you. That's a great sign.
Thank you.
Don't jab on me.
That's right.
Thanks for coming out today, guys. Really appreciate you all. Don't force the vaccine. No forced vaccines. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you all more than you can possibly imagine. A lot of people today.
Yeah.
Wow, it's a lot nicer in the shade. I'm a sweaty mess. I brought the umbrella, but I got too much work to do here.
Right.
Do y'all work for the hospital? You do? So how you feeling? I'm so sorry that you're dealing with this. You're not doing it? Regardless of what happens, right? You're just not gonna do it. These are your boys?
Yeah.
All of them?
5 of them. Yeah, I've got another one at home working.
Really? What is you have an older son?
Yeah, 14.
14? Wow, so you got 6 kids. Yeah, they need you. They need you to be happy and healthy. No job's worth your life.
No.
I try to explain that to folks that, like, I have friends that are taking this to be able to go to the bar, to go to a concert, to travel. I'm like, friend, you don't understand. This is so much bigger than just being able to go to the bar again.
Right.
They're like, I want to take my mask off. Well, the CDC just said you all have to wear masks again, even if you're vaccinated. So how are these folks not asking more questions?
Right.
You told me the vaccine was going to give me my life back. I took the vaccine. I've done everything you've asked. I've worn a mask, whatever. I haven't done any of these things.
Right.
I haven't worn a mask the entire time. I did it twice because I was forced to do it. Like once to get into a hospital to visit my friend who was really sick. And I was like, in an act of compassion, I was like, I'll do it. But I was so pissed.
Right.
Because I know they don't work. Masks don't work. There's studies that prove this, and that those studies are being completely censored, completely suppressed, and the studies that prove that they work or whatever, they're not randomized control studies, and they're propped up in the media and by Facebook and YouTube and Twitter because they're all working together. Big tech is the government. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, they actually all got startup money from the CIA. Imagine that. They all got startup money from the CIA's investment arm, In-Q-Tel. So they are the government. And we're on these platforms thinking that we're communicating freely. It's a joke. And they hide under this umbrella of it's a private business and it's their terms of service. No, it's not a private business. They got money from the government and they're censoring only the information that goes against what the government's saying. So it's not a private company. But people who have been tricked into thinking that they're these private companies and they have rights is just that. They've been tricked. Mark Twain said it's easier to fool someone than to convince them they've been fooled. So that's what we're witnessing now. Whereas if you've been wearing a mask for the entire year and you've been getting vaccines your whole life, you're not going to back away from that until, 'cause you're not going to back away from that until you get vaccinated. You're not going to back away from that until you get vaccinated. You're not going to back away from that until you get vaccinated. You're not going to back away from that until you get vaccinated. You're not going to back away from that until you get vaccinated. You're not going to back away from that until you get vaccinated. You're not going to back away from that until you get vaccinated. You're not going to back away from that until you get vaccinated. You're not going to back away from that until you get vaccinated. You're not going to back away from that until you get vaccinated. You're not going to back away from that until you get vaccinated. You're not going to back away from that until you get vaccinated. You're not going to back away from that until you get vaccinated. You're not going to back away from that until you get vaccinated. You're not going to back away from that until you get vaccinated. You're not going to back away from that until you get vaccinated. You're not going to back away from that until you get vaccinated. You're not your life is directly affected by the tyranny, and now, unfortunately, it's coming to now it's on your doorstep.
Right.
So that's why you're here today, and that's why all these folks are here. I just pray that all of us, we find a solution to this. Have you tried religious exemptions? And then you haven't. So you applied for one? Is there discussion among other coworkers that that's what they're going to do?
I have heard some, yeah.
Okay, but you're just not sure how they're going to...
How are they going to approve it or deny it?
They probably deny it. They'll probably, right, at this point. What's that?
Do you work for Moses Cole?
No, I'm an independent reporter. Okay. I have a YouTube channel and a podcast, and they're censoring my voice bad. I'm going to try to post this video on YouTube, but I know they won't let me because of the things that I say on the video.
I heard you asking about the religious exemption.
Oh yeah.
If you get approved for a religious exemption, you will have to take a COVID test.
Twice a week, right?
That's it.
Huh.
Not happening.
Wow. So the exemption is not even a formidable solution. That's right. That's right. Someone told me that over there. So it's either one vaccine for now, right? Where it could be. They're already talking about a third booster, and I mean.
I feel safe to say that a lot of the people that are out here are going to leave. They're going to be fired. They're not going to do it.
Right.
They're not going to do it.
Agreed.
That's crazy. Someone told me there that they're willing to just let go of a third of the staff. Is that true?
Oh yeah, she said that.
They're willing to just let go of a third? Oh my word.
The hospital's so short-staffed on a daily basis.
Everywhere.
What's that?
The hospital is short-staffed on a daily basis anyway.
Right. Is that the mainstream media over there? I'm sure it is.
I'm not sure. Channel 12 came earlier, but that's the only one.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they'll report that it was just a small handful.
Crazy, right-wing, conspiracy
they'll
nuts.
show the flags. They'll show a lot of the flags. They'll probably show somebody with the Trump hat.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they got their ways. Well, God bless you, and I'll pray for you and your family and all these boys, and
Thank you.
that's why I'm out here. It's for them, and for all of us, for myself, for you, for him. We're all brothers and sisters in this thing.
Right.
And you know, I've been asking difficult questions for a few years in my life now, and the answers that I'm finding are not great. Like, this world is not the way that we thought it once was, you know? You like to have, buddy? And we really need to come together. You know, we need to put our differences aside, whether they're religious beliefs or political differences, or it doesn't matter what it is.
Right.
This transcends differences. This situation, it transcends differences. You know, it really does.
But that's why differences have been magnified.
Yeah.
To prevent this.
Right. Polarized. We've all been polarized.
Right.
My cousin told me that I should kill myself last year because I was questioning whether COVID was a thing or whether it was as bad as they said it was.
Right.
He told me to kill myself.
You know.
I've forgiven him for this because I know he's just badly mind controlled and he's like in a spell, you know, so I'm willing to forgive because I want to live and I want to love and I want to connect with other people and build a different world.
Right.
I want a world free of coercion.
Right.
And I want a world, you know, free of brute force, and that we can only trust your information.
Right.
That's BS. That's not how the world works.
Right.
You know, and most of these politicians are pedophiles who pal around with Jeffrey Epstein. That's just that's a fact. That isn't QAnon. That isn't this. That isn't that. That's a fact. You know, so it's like I want to build a better world.
Agreed.
And that's why I'm here today, and I'll be at every event that I can possibly be at over the next week, and hopefully we can get the word out and get some solutions to you folks. And I mean, I don't know the answers, but I know that we have to put our differences aside and just chill out for a second and like think. You know, nobody's thinking anymore.
No, for sure.
John D. Rockefeller, who basically formed the American public education system, said, "I want a nation of workers, not a nation of thinkers." So through the public schools, they indoctrinate us and propagandize us and lie to us, steal our creativity from us, make us sick with food and all these other, you know, horrible things. Have you noticed that these 5G towers are like right outside these middle schools?
Oh, right.
Everywhere. They're right, literally right there. You want to be a reporter when you grow up? You want to help the world? Like me? He's so cute.
Thanks.
What's his name?
Abner.
Abler?
Abner.
Abner. Awesome. Beautiful. Thank you so much. What was your name?
Heather.
Heather? Heather, I would ask that you guys track down this video. Do you have a pen? Or a phone? Do you have a phone?
Oh, I got my phone.
Go on YouTube real quick. I'm not going to be able to post this video on YouTube.
Right.
But I do have an alternative platform that I'm posting videos on.
Alright.
And it's called, the channel's called Go Within.
Go, W-I-T-H-I-N?
Yep, to get out. That's me. Subscribe to both. That's my backup channel. Make sure you hit the bell notification. And click on the top one for a second. So click on videos. So click on that top one. And then click on the drop down menu when that pops up right there, that drop down menu. Let me see, I'm gonna get you a link to the, see there, Odyssey? That's where I'm gonna be posting these videos because it's a censorship free platform. They don't have an app, so you have to get there through the, just the web browser. But make sure, I think the only way that we're going to be effective in getting this message out is if as many people that come here share this message.
Right.
So I would encourage you to share this with the folks that you work with, get this out there, because we need to show people that we are peaceful.
Right.
And that we just want to be respected. And you know, you see all these beautiful kids here, it's like that's the message we need to show. I'm going to cover this in a positive light, unlike those lying liars over there at the mainstream media who are going to make us out to be some kind of crazy extremists.
Yeah.
We're not that at all. We're just concerned humans living on this earth.
He's very intrigued.
He is intrigued. The hat does usually intrigue the kids. So nice to meet you. God bless you all. I'll see you later, all right? I'll connect with me on YouTube because I will be posting some things there.
Right.
It sucks because I have to censor what I say.
Right.
So I'm gonna put out a video there, probably instructing anyone that finds me on YouTube to get over to catch the videos there. So just connect with me there and keep in touch, and I'm gonna do whatever I can to help you. All right? Of course. So nice to meet you. Do you know them over here?
I don't.
Do you have a cell phone? I'm encouraging folks to just find me on YouTube, share this video footage, because it'll help me and it's gonna help everyone that's here.
Hold on 1 second.
We live in America. Stand up for your rights.
Where are you at? I'm standing over on the corner of Northwood. Yeah, I'm about to die of a heat stroke. Yeah, it has been. I'm getting ready to go move my car because I've been there for 2 hours.
Hope for choice. Hope for choice. Hope for choice. Hope for choice. Hope for choice.
What you got?
Yeah, so you got YouTube?
Yep.
My body,
put you in my
my
notes.
choice. My body, my choice. My body, my choice.
All right.
My body.
So YouTube channel is called Go Within.
Hope for choice.
Go with.
Yeah, with a space.
Go.
Go within to get out.
Hope for choice.
Yeah.
Hope for choice.
And that's on YouTube, so what you can do is go there, subscribe to my channel, and click on the most recent video that I put out. You're gonna see in the drop-down menu a link to odyssey.com. That's where I'm gonna have to post these videos because YouTube won't let me.
What's your vibe? Are you a non-vaxxer? Are you a freedom fighter?
Freedom fighter. Freedom fighter. I've been injured from vaccines. I was a heroin addict, and I wanted to kill myself a number of years ago. and I've healed from all those. That's why I started my channel, was to talk about the healing process, to heal from a heroin addiction, because there's millions of people out there struggling with just that. My community where I come from in Massachusetts has been ravaged by this. So I just talk about like trying to heal from our own traumas so we can, you know, exist in the world and spread love and not hurt other people with this poor behavior that we sort of participate in when internally we're struggling. You know, so that's why I started my channel, and now I'm just trying to like drive around and be a reporter, because I'm trying to like ask the public to support me, you know, small donations, $1 here, $1 there. I'm technically homeless right now, living out of my car in my tent. I'm pouring the last couple dollars I have into this work and hoping that people will support me, and because if we don't support people like me and people like in the alternative media, we're gonna get steamrolled. Nobody's gonna get this message out.
Oh yeah, we're there, I think.
Oh yeah, we are kind of in the process of getting steamrolled, but I'm not giving up.
No, don't give up.
I'm not giving up.
Do you know Jesus?
I don't, but I have my own deep connection with God.
What's your name?
Andy.
Andy.
Yeah.
We'll pray for you.
Thank you so much.
I got a nephew who's eat up with the heroin
Yeah?
right now.
I'll pray. What's his name?
His name is Reed.
Reed? I'll pray for Reed, okay?
Thank you. Hang in there.
Yeah, you too. I'm amazing. I've never been better in my life. So, especially when I'm doing stuff like this, I feel like this is like I'm doing God's work right here.
That's right.
You know? Actually, last night I was at a taco stand, and I was and these people that work or that own the stand, they're from El Salvador. My girlfriend's from there. So I'm telling them about this vaccine, and I'm telling them not to take it. I built a relationship with them. And one of the girls working there was like, she's like, who do you work for? Who's paying you to come here and tell people not to take the vaccine? And I was like, God's paying me, you know? Like, nobody's paying me. I told her, I'm like, I'm literally homeless, sleeping out of that car right there. I'm like, so nobody's paying me. I'm like, you know how hard it is to make a living as a reporter in today's world?
Yeah, I know.
When they just, especially with people like me who talk about risks of vaccines and all these kinds of things, where I'm talking about the God-given immune system that doesn't make mistakes.
Right.
That's hard to...
You know, it used to be that you had the freedom to think and look at things you wanted to look at.
But that's not
true.
true.
You can't do it anymore.
Not true.
But we do still live in America.
What was your name again?
I'm Vicky.
Vicky? So nice to meet you, Vicky.
Nice to meet
God
you.
bless you.
God bless
your
you.
family. Reed, I'll pray for him.
Yes, you too.
Maybe show him my channel. I talk about a lot of this stuff, and you know, because I'm brutally honest with the mistakes I've made. Because I realize the only way to heal is to be honest. I'm putting it out there, you know, because I know that we're sort of up against the clock here. So
Stand up, America!
yes,
That is true.
God bless you, Vicky.
Take
Reed,
care.
yep.
America, stand up for choice! My body, my choice!
Thank you so much.
No, thank you. My body, my choice!
Thanks for coming out, brother.
My choice! My body, my choice! Stand up, America!
Do you have any social media? You posting this stuff on social media?
Not till later. I'm shooting for NBC.
NBC?
So we don't post immediately.
Oh yeah. Why don't you come work for the good guys, the alternative stuff? NBC.
What makes you the good guy?
What makes me the good guy? Because I don't force one particular narrative down people's throats. And I don't censor information and not report on certain stories. Like, I would ask you, why haven't you reported about the vaccine adverse event reporting system?
Do you know that I haven't?
Yeah, I do. So there's the mainstream media lying by omission. Hey, could I ask that you guys report on something?
Sorry?
Could I ask that you guys report on something?
We can't report for anybody but our station. Sorry.
Who do you work for?
Channel 2.
Channel 2?
Yeah.
Okay. do you guys feel about vaccine mandates? You personally?
Not gonna answer that. Can't answer that.
Can't answer it?
We remain neutral in our support.
Do you though?
Yes.
All you guys ever tell people is to get vaccinated. That's not neutral.
Well, I'll start talking about this group behind me, and then we'll take 2 steps this way. Just two.
So they remain neutral.
How fast or how far are you gonna go?
I can go all the way on.
Do you want to, or is that too far?
Trying to be kind here.
Here.
Lying liars. Look at all the support it's getting. We're way more powerful than them, y'all. Have y'all heard of the vaccine adverse event reporting system? You don't want to talk to me, huh? Please report on the vaccine adverse event. I don't care. It's my First Amendment right to be out here, is it not? I want to see how you report on it. I can stand here. I'd love for you to go live. I'd like to tell your audience about the vaccine adverse event reporting system. That you refuse to actually even acknowledge that it's a thing. You look pretty young. You know that you have a future to fight for. And the people you're working for are enslaving you and lying to your family. You're lying to your family. Come on, man, I know you know better. I know it's a job and you can't say anything. Silence. Silence from the media, lying by omission. What they've always done. Do you like dividing people? Divide and conquer? Do you like dividing people? And getting families to be destroyed in your work? You could be my cameraman. We could go out and actually affect real change. I'm hiring. I'm hiring, man. You want to come work for me? You want to come work for me? You can actually affect real change in the world. Instead of lying to people. You're so young. You got your whole life ahead of you. Please wake up, sir, ma'am. Please wake up. Stop lying to people. There's an NBC cameraman. Liar. Oh man, you all are so young. Who are you working for?
ABC 45.
ABC?
Oh, I'm not young.
Always broadcasting crap? Come on.
What do you mean?
You're a young guy, man.
What about it?
You're lying.
Lying about what?
Lying by omission. Do you know what the vaccine adverse event reporting system is?
There is no lying. We're just reporting what's going on.
No, I'm talking about every other second of every day.
I don't think. Are you watching local?
No, I'm not.
Well, there's the problem.
Yeah, no.
I don't have a TV, okay?
Well, that's great, but what I'm saying is, if you don't watch local news, you don't watch our news station, I don't think you're very much at liberty to say one news station's better than the other, or what one news station's saying rather than the other.
Do you really think that your company's telling the truth?
I do.
But you have to say that because you work for them.
No, I don't. I mean, at the end of the day, we report what's going on. Like today, we're going to report that there was a protest today, and that people here didn't want to take the vaccine because...
But are you going to tell the reasons why they don't want to take it?
I mean, why else? What else would we be here?
So, just
wait, no. Answer my question. Why else
would you be here? To frame all of these people as being crazy, because that's what the mainstream media does.
What was the first thing I said? What kind of media?
Local media. But you work for NBC. They are controlled.
ABC, and also there's several different affiliates.
It's not controlled.
No, look it up.
You guys are all controlled.
No. Look it up, man.
I promise.
Have you ever uttered the words vaccine adverse event reporting system? Have you ever uttered those words?
Well, how about you tell us about it?
I would love to. It's called VAERS.hhs.gov, and it's the government's own reporting system to report vaccine injuries.
You want to go on camera and talk about it?
I would love to talk about it.
Let's do it.
I am going to practice real quick what I'm going to say. Thank you. Do you mind if I get this to you?
I'm just trying to make a difference in the world, man, honestly, and I have no ill will towards you or her.
When you put a camera in somebody's face,
I know.
doing that, and I get it, because I do the same thing
I'm
too.
sorry.
But you gotta understand that I don't like doing this to other people as well.
Yeah, I know. I feel you.
So when you're just
it feels unnatural.
I get
it. Feels
it.
unnatural.
But when you're doing it for a spectacle, kind of, because I get that's what you're doing here. I get that.
Well, actually, I'm not. I just,
listen, when you go up to somebody with the camera in their face and you have an agenda to go do that, because you do.
Yeah, sure, you're right. I do.
What's that cause?
What's the cause?
Why else would you be doing it besides to make a spectacle, right?
I'm not doing it to make a spectacle. I'm doing it because it's the right thing.
In your opinion,
it's the right thing to do.
In your opinion, sir. At the end of the day,
and after I inform you, you'll understand where I'm coming from.
The only thing that matters here is that everybody gets a say at the table. That's the only thing that matters.
Yeah.
So you know what? If they don't want to get the vaccine, that's their choice. Everybody's allowed to have a choice. Everybody's allowed to have an opinion. You can have any opinion you want on what's going on. That's fine.
What's yours about the mandate?
I don't have to tell you that. That's
no, you don't. You're right. You don't.
You're right.
But
you're right.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, exactly. I don't have to tell you that. But
I'm really sorry to interrupt. I have to shoot something real quick.
Oh, go ahead.
It was so nice meeting you.
He wanted me to talk about the vaccine adverse event reporting system. Is that okay?
Yeah, you can talk about it. I just need to shoot this real quick.
Okay.
It's for work. Thank you.
Yeah, they're not lying, right? They're not controlled. See how they cover this.
No, there was over 200 people here.
200? Okay, because I know.
Go to the backup camera.
My voice, though.